Yeah. It's one with the furnace, we meet the morgue. I was born in a furnace beneath the morgue where the nurses whispered and vermin swarmed. Where the breath of the dead was a curtain torn and the chalk on the floor drew serpent forms. I was forged in a storm where the silence speaks, where the sirens weep over violent screech. Now I orbit morphine in violent sleep, drift through dreams where the tyrants preach. Thoughts tied tight in a vice of bone, laced with a code that recites alone. Sins drip slow from a psyche prone to split in the glitch of a primal tone. I spit like a psalm in a plague parade, cradle pain in a sacred haze. Microdose faith in a maimed embrace, while the devil in my breath wanna change his face. Liquor in my liver like a sermon sealed, little me limp with the world concealed. Spit it like a centipede curved and real, each syllable stings like a burning will. Friends turn phantoms, frenemies bled, telling me grin while the rest play dead. Preach through teeth with a precinct fed, with a beast in my mind saying paint it red. Manic, I manage the static alone, banned every habit, they crawl back home. Back with a flask and a cracked down tone, I pray to God, got a dial tone. Phantoms cling to the ash I carry, flashbacks bloom in a glassed out alley. Laugh to the lash of a past I married, masking the truth like a cracked up tower. Masking the truth like a cracked up tower. She's sweet like cyanide, dripped in wine, kissed like rope in a twisted time. Thighs like vines run a brittle spine, and a grin that splits where the guilt aligns. I tried goodbyes, but the bind revived when her voice came back in a vinyl slide. She cried, then lied, then climbed inside like a tide that hides in a silent high. I'm dying to feel, but I'm numb from kneeling, feeling my demons feed on a feeling, peeling my skin just to prove I'm healing, reeling through echoes that kill the ceiling. Said I quit, then I lit that flame. Said I'm fine, but it twitched my brain. Hear her name in a hiss when the butane spits. She lives in a mist where the moonlight drains. So I walk with the venom hand in hand, heart gone hard with a shattered plan. She a toxic hymn in a broken band, and I die for the fire in her open hands. Yeah, I die for the lies she drew in chalk, in a room full of ghosts where the mirrors talk, where the bloom is bruised in a withered arc, and I sleep in the hum of a blistered thought. Palmer, yours in the jewelry, a crack to the top. Palmer, your UC sweet. Palmer, mouse in the tomb, crack to the top. Palmer. Yeah. I was born in a furnace beneath the morgue, where the nurses whispered and vermin swarmed, where the breath of the dead was a curtain torn, and the chalk on the floor drew serpent forms. I was forged in a storm where the silence speaks, where the sirens weep over violence screech. Now I orbit morphine in violent sleep, drift through dreams where the tyrants preach.